Art is the cornerstone of every development. We need people who are artistic to design clothes. We need people who are artistic to design cars. We need people who are artistic to design houses. Anything that we want to do, you need people with artistic background to do that. So art is everything. When I started art, it was just playing. We were just playing as kids. I was lucky that my father was able to pinpoint that, you have a talent, let's nurture it. So I've been an artist throughout all my life. So I've been doing my art for over 50 years now. So my main specialty is portraits. I love to paint portraits. I go to rural areas to get faces. The faces there are not stressed. They are free. They are warm. What I love is the warmth that you get from these people, the friendliness, what we call in Zulu ubuntu. That's what you get. So that's why if you look at my paintings, I try and depict ubuntu and the love of Africa.
Can you talk about this piece?
It's a fruit. I also love painting fruits, but in a bigger scale. I witnessed a lot of racism, and I've gone through racism, and I'm still going through racism. The reason for me to do big paintings is that we are here to stay on this earth. We belong to this earth like every other race. We deserve the respect and the love that they have for themselves. As Africans, we love ourselves. When you look at them, you get taken up by their presence. Portraits, it's what I love, because I've got love for humanity, I've got love for nature, I've got love for animals, for everything. I'm an abstract, when you express yourself freely and with words, alphabets, it's our communication and numbers. If, like, for instance, you find that I want to paint, but something is holding me back, the inspiration to paint is holding me back, I play certain type of music, especially when I'm about to paint Africans in their traditional regalia. I play Mbaqanga, I listen to Mama Hotela Queens, listen to Fela Kuti, all this type of African music. That also inspires me to be more productive.
No ways.
It's science,
Oh,
98.
Wow. I'm gonna judge.
Nowadays, you hardly see younger artists carrying sketch pads with them wherever they go. They carry sketch pads so that whatever that interests them, they can actually draw. Now, what they do is they take photographs with their phones. It's a shortcut. I would love to see a lot of young artists carrying sketch pads, going out and do live drawings, people moving around. You know, that on its own, it makes artists to be more creative. People become more creative by involving themselves in pencil sketching. It's very, very, very important. I cannot paint sadness. Sadness cannot be the rule of the day. Sadness cannot be the rule of the century. But we need to unchain ourselves. How do we unchain ourselves? By painting these paintings that, whether you put it in your home, you know, it must inspire you. If something didn't go well today for you as your and your family, tomorrow it's another day.
Oh my God.
And then it's another artist, Willie Bester. In their homes, my paintings have become part of their families because of the warmth that they bring into the family. When I'm working alone, I don't work and finish the painting, then it's done. I don't look at it because sometimes I go to that room, that viewing room, sometimes 2 a.m. in the morning, pour a cup of coffee, sit there and look at my work and start to talk to my work individually with each painting, each painting, each painting. In that sense, I'm able to see where I come from, where I'm going. One has to be passionate in whatever you do. Passion carries you through difficulties. Passionate person doesn't give up. Money is something else. Money will come. But the best thing, it's the quality of work, not the quantity. I think I was 10 years old when people were laughing at me. At that time, I didn't know anything about art. My father didn't know anything about art. So I was using, he had enamel paints, small paints. And I went to this guy with those paints, and then he said to me, when he opened the tins, he said, no, your paint is rotten. When I went back to my father, he said to me, you know what? Paint will never get rotten. Be yourself, be strong. The field that you are in, one day you are going to be successful one day. You'll be a big artist one day. You'll be a top artist one day. You'll remember me one day that what you're doing, you are going to live out of it. Today, I've never worked anywhere. I've been an artist over 50 years. I've never worked anywhere. I've been a painter all my life. That's my life. Painting, it's a soul. It's my soul. Yeah. When I'm painting, I express myself. Art is the cornerstone of every development. Anything that we want to do, even technology, the gadgets that we use, you need people with artistic background to do that. So art is everything.
Bill, 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 oh Bill. Bill will cost your